What's up, Young Turks? You know what? I love you guys, alright? Most of the time, you hit shit right on the mark, alright? But this time, I've been back and forth on this fence so many times. I have felt that I'm for uh, public health care, and then you get faced with stuff that makes you say, hey, dude, this is totally jacked. I can't do this. I don't want to be a part of this. And to my best understanding, yeah, dude, if you do not pony up and purchase certain items of healthcare, it is no different from the laws that have been passed to require you to carry automobile insurance. Now, I'm not saying that's wrong, but in a different light, right now we already do, in some form or fashion, have free healthcare. If you show up to a hospital and you're in need, you are taken care of because your needs are met before monetary gains. And the idea of being prosecuted for not carrying any type of health care it's astounding to me. All right. The second deal is you think all these guys, they're all shysters. They're all in the same boat, and they have a means to an end that most of the public is not privy to, that we're not aware of. Uh, it'll come out. It'll come out in the wash, and I feel bad that you are taking such a strong stance on this because I understand why you feel so strong, but uh, it's misguided. What's going on right now is more dirty and more corrupt in a lot of ways than a lot of the things that are happening in Wall Street right now. And that's a bold statement because there's some bad shit going on that end too. So, uh, you know, I think all of it is bad. And hitting on the other part, you want to go the other end of it. You go in, let's say all this passes. Let's say that we do have government run healthcare. When it comes down to it, someone like me, alright, I have a pre-existing condition, and so uh, I can or may be denied certain treatments because I have a pre-existing condition. And I know I'm an idiot. I make my decisions. Some of them may be poor, but everybody does. You want to go that route, somebody who goes and works for 20 years in a hazardous area, a workplace that has hazardous conditions, they went and did that so that they could make a living for themselves. And should they be denied any type of health care also if it's not provided by their employer? I mean, they were trying to make a way in a life for themselves. And I know that's totally different from smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol, but I mean, how do you draw the line? I mean, it's just like everything else. Do we do it by a case-by-case basis? That's not going to happen. I wish it would. I wish so many things in life were treated on a case-by-case basis, but it's not. They do a blanket system of what's right for you is right for them, and it's garbage, man. And I'm actually really scared about all this. I really don't know what to think, and I wish you guys would address a little bit more of this because, you know, you get somebody who's under this public health care and they're in their 60s or 70s and they would like to have some sort of eye surgery so they could see correctly, and you know what, someone can make the decision that, oh no, you don't need that. That's too much money to be spent on somebody who is too old and not going to be putting back into the system. And I really foresee things like that happening. And I hate to be so negative. I love the idea of the good that can come from this, but I just don't see it happening. I see the bad stuff happening. Just like everything else. You can be an optimist, but when it comes down to it, the government always fucks you as hard as they can without lube, and usually in the butt. So, that's how I feel. I hope you guys can address this a little better, because I have a lot of respect for you, and usually you bring it, but today you just didn't bring it. You just went with emotions. So.